All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we are ready to go. And just jam up this sound because the reports back from yesterday were that it was pretty quiet. And we'll make it better for you as best I can. All right, so I'm Benny Two Shoes for YouTube Live Sports, thanks to Community Sports Entertainment. I'm sitting here at Forster Bowling Club for the Police Bowl State Championships, the round 5 sides competition coming up to you. 5 rinks of 4s, which is a bit complex on my scoreboard, so we'll just give you a masterboard and the rink we're playing on. New South Wales versus the Crow Eaters today. South Australia looking their best in their pretty attractive uniform, actually. Good colours. Adelaide Crows, if anyone's interested, is those colours. And in front of us, excitingly, the great man Jason Flood from Penrith. He'll be using the lime green bowls as the lead for New South Wales. New South Wales second, Matty Goodwin from Dubbo City with his black SRVs, old school black bowls. Third, Tony Hinton from Soldiers Point with black XGs. Kev Beattie from Manildra is the skipper using blue and yellow SRVs. And for South Australia, as these guys roll back, we have Colin Miller from Torrensville in South Australia, nice place, using blue XGs. Ken Rickard from Yorktown in South Australia, also using XGs. Their Port Adelaide logos on them, apparently. He's wearing Crows colours, that's got to hurt him. Malcolm Williams from Stanbury, South Australia, XGs dark blue. And Laura, I haven't written me down a surname for Laura. No, sorry, that's the club. Well done, Ben. Jeffrey Brand is the skipper from Laura in South Australia, using green Aero Evolves. So, pretty exciting times here at the moment. I'll have to jump on a bowls link in a second and give you the results as they stand. But the big news and the big, I guess, conundrum we've got is it is soaking wet out there. So if you guys see problems with the cameras, that's because I've had to improvise some rain covers, as you'll see as I look up. Got the old umbrella cable tied to the tripods. I'm only using 2 cameras. I won't bother with a centre one. No point risking all that equipment, to be honest. But anyway, this rain, you can see the clouds out there. It's pretty shocking. Yep, I'll just focus back in on the bowl and maneuver the other camera around to show you that, apparently. Actually, but yeah, it's all coming from that direction. You can see there, big dark clouds all popping over our heads. And when I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock, it was hammering down. Greenkeepers were out working hard this morning, trying to push the water through the surface, and then it immediately started raining again. They've dried it up as much as possible. They do tell me that it would have. They do tell me that they would have cancelled today normally with the amount of water that fell overnight. But luckily, here we are. Look at all these players. Look at them all ex-police, all currently serving police. Look, the numbers are amazing. I'm actually really staggered by this Nationals tournament, how many people they get for this. It's absolutely fantastic. 5 rinks, New South Wales versus South Australia. The other rinks going as well. Looks like Queensland and who is that? Playing against Victoria. Don't know where the West Australians are at the moment. Maybe they've got the time off in this format. But exciting times. Yeah, I normally have I'm getting a well done from from one of my colleagues at YouTube Live Sports. Thanks for that. Yeah, it's I didn't quite make the happy buckets well enough, so I've got to trip the Bunnings to make tonight to make them better, and hopefully by tomorrow they'll be back up. I hope the sound is okay. If not, let me know, everyone, and we'll make it good. So just by myself at the moment. I will have volunteer commentators. I think I was meant to have a West Aussie this morning, but they haven't quite got here yet. They're still on WA time by the look of it. which makes sense. I can understand that. But the greens will have changed with that weather, heavily changed. We had, like I said, a lot of water. I'm actually looking for the greenkeeper now to ask exactly how much, but just continual passing showers at the moment. Thanks, guys. Thanks for that. And Phil Lubke watching from Silverdale. Usually my first comment always was when in my last job, and is again now. Well done, mate. Good to see you. I was lucky enough to meet Phil last year too. It's brilliant. Loves his bowls. What was I calling you guys? The Tragics. That's it. The bowls Tragics. Whenever it's on, probably have two screens on because the juniors are on at the moment. I'm proud to report my youngest daughter's doing very well. She hasn't not quite getting the results, but bowling really well against strong people. So for everyone who was asking about that last night, there you go. Very proud of her. Very proud of her, indeed, actually. All right. So skippers are just finishing their roll-ups. I'm going to see if I can play some games for this, and we'll look at the radar if I can get it working. Searching for Forster. As I said, it's a lot slower, you can see that. All right, clear that. Interesting. Yeah, looking good. They've adjusted on. I'm interested. Okay, so we have moved the. That's the other thing. We have moved the rink across away from the ditch, so it's going to change the grass a bit from yesterday. But not that you'll notice. Like I said, there's that much water out here. It will just roll through. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We begin New South Wales versus South Australia Police National Championships, round 5 of their fours competition. Let's go. The lead. First lead bowl pretty good by the looks. I'd be happy with that straight away, knowing what this is like. Zoom right in. It's a very short end. I expect a bit of that, actually. The guys will not want to run the jack too far and make it a bit more random. There is quite a breeze out there. An umbrella at the other end is actually held down by cable ties that blew over earlier and nearly knocked my camera into the dirt. I would have been very upset, but I managed to rescue it. And Colin Miller here with his blue XGs. Ran through and crossed a bit, so that's pretty good to start. One near it, one back. And Jason Flood, the man who actually booked me to come up here. Love that guy. And running through to the back as well. Very, very good start, both teams. Guys looking for a second commentator. There's Port Adelaide bowlers running to the back as well. And that'll be Ken Rickard from Yorktown. Lovely part of the world, Yorktown. And not kind of weight was pretty good. Matty Goodwin. can see the narrow line they're taking on that one. That he's got all his advantages on that side. He can bounce off that green one and run onto the jack, and he has. Very attractive bowl. Well done. Coverage at the back as well. Getting up there like Port Adelaide did over Hawthorn this week. From gather round, all these guys missed gather round. That's a shame in the AFL. That's a good attempt as well. So a decent set head of bowls, as I said, very changed conditions from yesterday. Yeah, all the runs down that side. Tony Hinton, Soldiers Point bowler. We'll get a little bit of turn here. Jack, all the bowl will do. Probably not the weight. Geez, that's a mighty effort. Very close. For Loki, Jason Flood's the next teammate. Go well, Floody. Well, he's going well so far, mate. I can tell you that. Very impressive. So Jack's just punched across while I was playing around with a thing. That's a fantastic shot. Talking real quiet. Sorry, everyone. There we are. And forehand shot to get around. That's a pretty good track. I tell you what, he's close. Bounce off there and onto the jack. He's done it. Oh, falls down. That's brilliant bowling. I still think South Australia holding one, but that's a fantastic shot. Doesn't get much better than that, Tony Hinton. Well played. So I can now show you the radar as it's coming. And if I click on there, it should, whoops. What's it doing to me? No, I'll take that off. That was working, but I was going to show you the radar there just to give you an indication of how much rain's coming across from the top. And it nearly worked. Mighty effort again. Good weight. Nearly got in there. It's the only way in. Good head of bowls. That's the other thing about this competition. I'm impressed with the skills of these gentlemen and ladies out here. They are exceptional. And we love to see it. As my uncle just jumped on the chat. Good morning, Steve. Morning from Marimbula, where the junior state champs are being played. That's right. My daughter down there, Steve down there, or Gus as he's known, is down there coaching her in my absence. And really proud of all the efforts down there. So 2 to South Australia immediately. Now, just to give you a heads up, what I'm going to be doing here is, I'll make that visible. Put this scoreboard up. Maybe. Oh, yeah. And just acknowledge completely, as the focus all dies out there, I'll have to check that. Just acknowledging completely that I don't have room on this screen for 5 rinks of bowls. So I'll bring you the score from this end, from this rink, and the masterboard as it occurs. So anyone keeping track across there, I can't really see from here all the scoreboards anyway. So I'll just leave it like this. So at the moment, as I look across, 4-3, New South Wales are up after 5 on the big board, and that'll have to do for us. 5 rinks is extraordinary, by the way, in a 4s sides competition. They play 4 rinks of serving and ex-serving members, and then 1 rink of associates, which is pretty exciting as well, which is wives and husbands and kids and mates of the police that are playing here, and I think that's brilliant too. What a great innovation. Good start, Matty. Sorry, Jason Flood again, but the toucher and cleared the jack through. Colin Miller. Pretty happy with that too. Just watching that breeze over there. It's not going to knock my camera over. No. Good. The improvisation is working. Oh, look in the reply. Yep, I see your toucher. And lay one close. Jason Flood. I'll make a name for yourself, Floody. Good boy. What a champion. That one's going to cross all the way. Advice in the chats. Thanks, lads. That's wonderful. I'll check that out in a second. This one looked a bit narrow out of his hand. It is going to cross in front of the jack. That's it. And sit for shot. That's brilliant. 1 and 2 there now for New South Wales. Gotcha. All right, this looks like a very good track again. Nice. South Australians had moved it while I was trying to play with that scoreboard, but still 2 to New South Wales. One to watch, I think, is Matty Goodwin, or Tony Hinton, sorry. Now Williams just going to duck under. Doesn't want to clear that too much. Doesn't matter. They've got a couple of seconds in there, or maybe 1 second at least at the back. So, cheers everywhere. New South Wales holding 3, maybe, in there now. And that's big bowls. After Colin Miller knocked the jack through, made it a bit more complex off the line, but the lads up to the standard. play around with the scoreboards a bit more. Sorry about that. Looking for a heavy shot to clear some out. He's a little wide, and he might even kick in another New South Wales bowl. Probably still 3, maybe even one more than that now. We'll see how we go. Forehand shot, nice and easy. Doesn't matter if he touches the jack too much. Oh, I missed a little touch too. Geez, that focus in the rain. As the rain does start falling, you can start seeing it now. Yep. Once again, heavy shot, aiming for those at the back is not going to get there. In fact, it's going to clean out another South Australian bowl. So this might be a little handful at the moment to New South Wales. We'll see. I'm not going to say, oh, it's going to land there beautifully and not move the jack. That's a great shot. Couldn't see that one coming down, but wowee. Just brilliant. 1, 2, and 3 for potential for 5. I think he said 4. Just gave the signal in the outside of my view. As we head around this way. Oh. Asking for a very specific length. New South Wales have really come out with a plan for this. I've noticed it yesterday and again today that they're on this. So I'll zoom in a little bit, clear out some sky. Looking good. Once again, this setup here that I'm using is a lot more compact than what I used to use and far easier to set up. So I'm very impressed with this, what we've got. And if you want to book in, if you're at your club and you want to have a go, we can definitely do that. You'll find me at on my Facebook page, or I'll just put it up in a second. Send an email to benny's2shoesports@gmail.com, and we'll come out and have a visit. Why is Tyler not working? There are my contact details there, or my Gmail address at the very least, or contact Happy. That's right. Or get in touch with Happy Bowler as well. We got a whole lot of us going around. We should probably actually make a group email address for YouTube Live Sports. But there's a contact me, contact Happy. We'll and I'll put his details up soon as well, and we'll come around and we'll get your sport. Doesn't have to be bowls, can be anything you want. Whatever it is, we'll manage to get it out to the masses. That is our goal at all times. Pretty good shooting again. Mr. Colin Miller, not repeating his brilliance from the first end, but Jason Flood certainly showing he knows this track pretty well. However, that Port Adelaide bowl of that Port Adelaide XG of Ken Rickard's the shot at the moment. And here comes another one. and sneaks under and gets in again. So he's got probably 2 there. Happy, obviously, in the chat at the moment under the YouTube Live Sports banner. Good on you, mate. Have you got croquet today? Haven't looked at your program, actually, but here we go. Heavier shot. It's on the right track. Tell you what, I thought that came out heavy, but geez, it was just narrow. But wow, pulled up. Like I said, very wet, soggy greens. Interesting track. See where this ends up. Right on the jack is what it did. That's brilliant. Malcolm Williams from Stansbury in South Australia. I would update the master board, but it is currently being hidden. Volunteers out here from Forster Bowling Club. Well, that was clunked into a few things. Didn't change much, but yeah, the volunteers here at Forster Bowling Club doing everything they can to make our lives easy. Put that back up. Fantastic club here. One of my favourites getting around anyway. But however, the volunteers standing right into the right in front of the scoreboard, so I can't quite see it. South Australia still holding 2 here. There's a bit of a target there for a clatter if New South Wales are up to it. So South Australia may be looking now to come around to the back. That's Malcolm Williams, and it's exactly what he's done. That's a very good bowl. Okay. So the skips now. Big shot here coming up from New South Wales. I still think he'll go for a clatter. It's not at full pace. It is quick, though. Oh, he's edged one out. Just missed. Where'd the focus go? There it is. So having a good long look. Taking some advice is Jeff Brand. Holding 2 is the call. Where do you want it, he says. You got a safe direction or you got a risky one, because that's a New South Wales police bowl in the front right, and that'd be a worry. That's Malcolm Goodwin's bowl. If he hits that up, he'll probably cost himself a shot. Oh, it's bumped across. I don't think it's enough. Still asking him to clear those out. He can get both. Oh, that looks like a much better line. Here it comes. Can clean them both out. Bang, he got the Newton's cradle effect. He may have made one, though, because that black bowl just rolled back. Either way, a big cut down shot. No, 1, 2, maybe 2 to South Australia still. Sorry, I got that green bowl wrong there. As the wind just picks up, and you can see a little bit of shake on the screen there, making me nervous. Everything's weighted down pretty well, though, so we should be okay. one just running through the back. Still a fine effort. Let's have a look what's going on now. Umpire. Yep, an umpire's call it is. Well, they put a chocks in. Your head's only just laying up, isn't it, on the run on the finger grips? Ooh. And another special treat for everyone as we as this measure comes through. I'll grab this little headset. It's one of the greatest little bowlers getting around, ladies and gentlemen. Sarah Boddington. You better put that headset on before I introduce you. You go.
Hey, Benny.
Yeah, good to see you again, mate.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for having me back.
Oh, she's a bit rough out there at the moment. The water, the greenkeeper's working hard this morning. Look at the rain coming down now.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
One stream to the other.
Exactly. So you may see a few splashes on the camera there as it rocks around, but other than that, I'm just gonna. I got my mate Happy doing remote work here at the moment, but I'm just gonna steal the mouse for a second and change the camera. Maybe he's not listening anymore. Yeah, oh, look at that. Everyone's run off the green. It is absolutely smashing down out there now. They've cleared the green. We'll have a pause, I'm sure. I'm going to go and rescue that camera because it's about to blow over.
It is.
And, ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave Sarah here. You can talk all you want, mate, or just stay blank while the players are there. I'll be back in a sec.
Looks like Benny is running out there, trying to save the cameras. If you're in the area, pop into Forster Bowling Club. Even just for a cup of coffee or... Oh, it's definitely taming it down. Might be a while.
Well, yeah, that one. Well, that was unpleasant. You can see it absolutely smashing down. I've gone and grabbed that camera off the tripod there, and we'll see how we go. We'll wait for this to go, guys. Stay with us. I'll put a graphic up shortly as Happier Works helps me out, and you won't hear us, but we'll still be live. The players will go back out once. Oh, look, it started pouring out there on the green. That is sodden, absolutely sodden. So it's not looking attractive for play here at the moment. You see the water pooling there and a bit up there. This is the dangers of the nature of playing outside, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, you won't hear from us. We'll stay live until this goes. But until then, just stare at your blank screens, I guess, and enjoy the rain. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So thanks for hanging around. The good news is that we're back. Rain stopped, sunshine just came out a little bit, and excitingly, as I pull on my cable a little bit, we seem to be underway. Now the delay means that this will be a reduced end game. We're down to 17 ends at this point. So 17 ends will be the go. You can see there that Happy's made me a new scoreboard, which is far more pleasant than it was before. And that's great news. Well done, Happy. Thank you. So, excitingly, and once again, sitting next to me, hopefully she can hear herself this time. Can you hear it through the headset this now? No, it's still blank?
No, still a bit.
All right, I'll play around with that setting in a sec. But
That's
anyway,
right.
Sarah Boddington, welcome back.
Hi, Benny. How you going?
Oh, I'm so good. Better now.
Yeah.
The rain stopped.
At least the rain stopped.
I did manage to rescue that camera, thankfully.
Oh,
and,
that's good.
It's working and nice. Everyone that was watching got to see me wave my arms around in celebration, I could tell you. But here we go. So they were telling me it was pretty slow and wet out there already.
Okay.
And after that little burst, it'll be much more.
A little bit slower.
I think that green over there, what green number is that? Is that 3?
3.
Yeah,
Yep.
green 3 copped it a bit worse, I think. It was the puddles out there were a bit deeper.
Yeah.
And your wonderful greenkeepers, what are their names?
Shannon's the main greenkeeper, and then we've got Ben as well as a psychic.
Another band, yeah. Phil, we're back, definitely. He tell me that they wouldn't have played today at all
Oh.
normally, but we got the championships on, so that's why we're out there braving it.
Yep.
Hopefully not messing up their greens too much.
No.
All right, so I've got to play around with your headset while we're
That's
watching this. A pretty good start. Mr. Colin Miller's straight into it, which is exciting.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put any effects on you, mate. That's no good. Ooh. That changed things a bit too. There's
Yeah.
lots of settings on here I haven't touched before, so this ought to be good fun.
Ah.
Let's just turn this one up. And
There we go.
so you can hear yourself now?
I can hear you.
Good, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Awesome.
And number 1 looks good too. So happy, joy. Yeah, there's all sorts of fun things we can do on this, including add a little bit of sparkle. I don't know what that does, but it sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Weird.
Matty Goodwin's just about to play a nice ball
Oof.
here. Oh, sat behind the jack. It's a great ball there.
Just discovered I've got a sensor button on here too. So
Oh.
yeah, so anyone who's watching this, no, can't do that. Change my mind. Let's try again. Anyone who's watching this game,
Oh, yeah, bleep it out. Very good.
oh, that's new. That's good. I love playing the games. Like I said, I'm still learning this kit. Still back. It's all very different to what I had at in the last job with Bowls New South Wales, but it's good fun. I love doing this.
It's great.
Really excited to have the opportunity. So thanks, Happy Bowler. And like I
Yeah.
said, get in there and book us. It's what we're for.
Yeah, jump on board.
It looks out a bit wide. Doesn't want to push that across that South Australian bowl, and he has, but I don't know. There'll be might be 2.
Oh, it wasn't too bad. Just a bit tad wide. Just close to draw another one here. Just a tad short.
Let's put that on there. So I spelled that right too, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. So you're here as this comes round. It's not going to turn much, but a bounce and
Got an
jack.
edge.
It's gone across to the South Australian bowler, I think.
It's a great effort, though.
Mighty effort.
Just change things up a little bit.
That's it. So after the break, we just a reminder, you're here at the Police National Championships. We have here ex and current serving police officers and their families playing in the fours sides competition. Benny Two Shoes on the commentary with special guest Sarah Boddington, well known and well loved, famous New South Wales player. Has just come back from a very soggy week in Ballina, or 10 days in Ballina, and thankfully we don't have to do that anymore.
Head wide.
Yeah, tad wide. He's looking to move. The call is to, if you go that hand, you can push Jack that way. You go that hand, push Jack that way. Either way, mate, give it a go.
Yep.
And
He's playing his forehand, bit of weight. He's in the area.
Jeez, he's got the turn and away he goes.
Got
Hit
the
and set.
shot. Great shot.
Beautiful bowling, Jeffrey Brand. Doesn't get much better than that.
No. Got a perfection.
Wonderful.
Oh, he's doing a bit of the same.
Yeah, I
a bit
reckon.
of weight.
Doesn't want to gap it. The touch and the jack is
Oh, he's
pretty
on the
ideal.
edge.
I don't know whose bowls they are.
I think that could be Tony Hinton's bowl there. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I got two. There you
Yeah,
go.
There you go. So unfortunate. They're probably one. Now it's two. I tell you what, my shirt just noticed how soaked my feet are after running out to rescue that camera. I have to run back to the hotel and get some new socks.
Yeah.
That was a lot of rain. That rainstorm. It's a bit different to what happens down south. That was just a cubic mass of falling water.
Yeah, I was only here for like 5 minutes and I must have jinxed the weather or something. It just came in.
Oh, it stopped. As you'd expect, they've got to adjust to a new green speed.
So 2 to New South Wales.
Yep. Takes them to 6-3 on the board there after 4 ends. Masterboard may have updated it, but she's standing right in front, so I can't quite see. There's nowhere to sit.
No.
It's all soaking wet.
It
All the
is.
benches.
Poor Linda.
Poor Linda indeed. Let's see how well lined up this camera is now. Actually, it's pretty good.
I can see a bit of blue sky.
Yeah, there's
Back.
patches out there.
Yeah. Apparently it's all going up
Just
north.
Yeah.
So
Can I lift my sound up? All right, let's see if we can get a bit noisier again. We've lost that sound bit, so I'll play around in here. I've got one more setting to try. It's not quite hitting that 0 mark on the screen, so mostly talking to Abby there.
Oh.
So let's give this a go. That's going to turn me right up.
Yeah.
Let's see if that's working or we're getting taller. It's also getting louder in my ear.
Yeah.
So I can turn that down by doing that, I think. Yep, good. Let's get up there. Up to the 0. That should be a bit louder. It certainly is in my ear, I can tell you now.
Yeah, I can
But
hear it
that's down.
loud and clear.
That's good news. All right. Let's get Sarah's up there as well, up to 35. And give it a test, mate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
I can certainly hear you,
Yeah.
and we're getting closer to that mark, so that might be better. Oop.
And your games will be 17 ends as well as green 2, okay?
All right, so they've called them out to green 3. Green 3's underway.
Yeah.
After a little bit of a delay, as we said, we're dropping down to 17 ends on this on this one.
Yeah. Oh, Linda's moved. Looks like New South Wales are on 19 and South Australia on 17 on 21 ends.
Thank you for that. Great update.
That's all right.
Good news. So Scoreboard's correct. 19-17 after 21. As we said, we'll go to 17 ends on each rink. How's your math? 17 times 5.
Not very good with maths.
I'm going to run with 85 ends total.
Yeah.
10 times 5 is 50. 7 times 5 is 35. Add them together. 85.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect.
Or the wind. You see the
Oh.
wind just pick up there. I'm going to keep an eye on that to make sure that umbrella doesn't act like a parachute. But it is weighted down pretty well, so it shouldn't move too far.
Oh, that's good.
We'll see. Just a little vibration on the camera should be fine. I've got some finer tuning to do, but this is all learning, so we're doing well.
Doing great job, Benny.
Oh, thanks, mate.
That's right.
And
Just a bit short.
just those Port Adelaide bowls sitting there holding 2 shots, maybe 3 even with that
Wing one?
bowl of Colin Miller out the side. Yep.
Good line. It's just going to pull up.
Oof.
With all that rain, it'll at least another couple seconds slower than what they've been used to.
What is interesting is they're starting at different times across there and there.
Yeah.
Across the 2 greens. I thought they would have started at the same time. I mean, it's like a big deal, the 4s compared to the triples or whatever's happening over
Yeah,
there.
that's right. Yeah.
But, I'm just hearing a bit of conversation happening over there, but at the same time, lots of people talking out here.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll just give Happy a reply, let him know that I played around. Wonderful. All right, that's on a decent track. Just wants to come around. There's no need to do anything except draw here at the moment. And that is
Put
a
it
spectacular
well
bowl.
Yeah. Good shot.
Pulled up shorter again than I thought, but once again, it's just the rain, I think.
Yeah.
So probably South Australia probably holding 2.
Nadine, a very happy 40th birthday. Have all the best wishes to Nadine for her 40th birthday.
She's at the bar.
One of the ladies apparently just turned 40 here. You can hear the announcement in the background.
Yeah.
This is a great club. I love this place.
It is. Very great club.
When I retire, I'd happily move up here, I think. I'm convinced the wife to leave anyway. leave the South Coast. It's a tough call.
I mean, it's a big call.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done it, and let's say I don't regret it at all.
I just hope no one from my council's listening. They may go, oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
No, I can envision our portions of the South Coast being a lot like this. It's still got the village feel, but it's got lots more accommodation than down south at the moment.
Definitely,
But I'm talking politics now. I've got a meeting tonight, so it's
Oh,
kind of on my
right, okay.
council meeting tonight. It's kind of on my mind. But here he comes, a little bit wide.
Yeah. Weight wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that weight if I was dropping in just behind Jack there.
Yeah.
Best back is New South Wales.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's just going to try to draw as well. I think South Australia
he
holding
is.
2.
Yeah. Forehand, and Tony's just telling it to run. Don't think it's just going to get there.
Had the track.
Yeah.
Same again. He's calling it in there. He's calling it, as I said, a fairly wide, wide angle that I don't think they can manage on this green.
No.
Not without some kind of skill.
It is very hard to play to start off with, and then the rain
Oh, that's too wide.
changes a lot of things.
Yeah, whole new green in the end, essentially. So let's see what they call here. There goes one South Australian one.
Might only be...
They're going to measure, are they? Put your knee down on that nice soft grass and see what happens.
Yeah. I think they might going to measure, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Boys getting out of the way.
Could be Tony Hinton's bowl onto the right there.
Mm. That's what it looked like initially for us, I think. I
Yeah.
thought it was 2. But We'll see.
Oh, it could be 2, but
It's pretty close. He's gone for
very
another look.
close. Yeah.
Just did the roughie and
No.
1.
Just the 1. There you go.
After 5 ends, it is 6-4 to New South Wales on this rink.
Yeah.
And the master board,
Linda's just standing in the...
just covering it again.
Yeah.
Lovely lady, Linda.
I think we might be waiting a little while. Their middle rink is still in play. Just nearly finishing their end.
Yeah, before we get the update for the scoreboard for the
Yeah.
master board, but that's okay. As it stands, another short end as you'd expect. That's
Yeah.
what I'd be doing too, I reckon, if I was here. But then the other thing, and I won't mention his name. One of my great friends who sadly passed a couple of years ago now at St George's Basin Country Club blamed me for breaking his collarbone.
Oh.
Because I was in a team we were in the club triples in a team full of younger blokes.
Yeah.
And against a team full of far older blokes, I'll say. And it was wet and boggy. And I went tee to tee for the first 5 ends on the jack, and they couldn't make it. They were throwing their arms out.
Poor.
It was
You cruel, cruel person.
yeah, it was tactical.
Yeah. Well, if you see, you got to do it.
That's it.
It's another good ball here.
Won it that year too. That was good. That was my first triples championship actually.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Did you win?
Yeah, won the
Yeah.
whole lot.
Yeah,
Got the shirt and the badge. It was it's a good year.
Pretty stoked with that then.
I was, by the way. This one looks close. These Port Adelaide
Does.
bowls, he's
You're
probably...
gonna get the jack. Oh, he's
Oh.
giving it to New South Wales.
This has happened a lot to South Australia. They're just moving jack. They're not getting the luck
Ah.
with the touches. It's just
Yeah.
moving to them.
Yeah.
But, those
Yeah.
Port Adelaide bowls have been close every single time. It's a good narrow line.
Oh, made it good one's got a bit of weight on this. Oh,
Bang and fall.
and made it good.
He's made it better there.
Yeah,
So it was 2
definitely.
already. Still 2, but they've now got 1 back in a catching position.
Correct. Yeah. Let's see if we got the master board. Yeah. So it's 21 to New South Wales to 22 to South Australia.
Oh, South Australians have jumped ahead. The rain might be suiting him. Oh, look at that. He's just moved Jack back.
Oh.
He hasn't quite got it. He's just not getting the luck.
And I can't see the ends.
I think it says 27.
It looks like 27, yep.
Good. So, Mustboard's correct. Close game here along all of the rinks. And that's not a bad spot either.
No, it's a good home. Doesn't hurt with 2 back bowls.
That's it. Certainly is plan B. And the South Australians knowing they've got their best back bowl out to the left-hand side of the screen there.
Yep.
Happy just to run into something and move Jack. It's a hell of a target.
It is plenty of options, plenty of bowls to sit on.
Yep, that's why I use size 5s, mate.
Yeah.
I'll be punching holes in that, I can tell you now. My club mates get terrified sometimes. I had one lady yell at me,
Oh,
don't you damage my bowls.
oh my God.
I do like a run. New South Wales won't be doing that. They'll be looking to sneak in and just maybe even giving that little Port Adelaide bowler a little nudge. Hide
He's
Jack
not
away.
far away. Just
Yeah. Well, it's probably,
fast.
yeah, they're not going to fall over much because of the wet surface. There won't be that
Yeah.
bit more friction in
there'll
it.
be more holding.
Oh, that's pretty heavy, but his bowls turn.
Yeah.
They Power XG, so they'll get a late hook even in the wet. I wonder if they're getting rooster tails off the back of the bowl, the amount of water in it. Oh, the Rego Rollers logged in from the UK. G'day, welcome. Glad you're here. I don't get the stats on YouTube, but normally we get quite a few people from places other than Australia
Oh, that's great.
around here, especially in the UK, and it's often late at night, which it is right now, by the way.
Oh.
So let us know exactly where you're from there in the comments. Please like and subscribe to this channel. We don't just do bowls, we do all sorts of things. As I said, Happy's been out doing croquet on this channel lately, and we're doing the bowls. That's what I love to do. So New South Wales holding 2 here at the changeover. And South Australia having a good look.
Yeah. Plenty of options for them.
Yeah, I reckon there's... yeah, I'd take a run up, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so too, Benny.
3 steps off the back,
Yeah.
like Ian Botham, running
like
down
jumping.
the pitch.
Just chuck them up there.
That's it. Drill a couple of holes in it and use it like a 10-pin bowl.
Yep.
Flog it straight down.
Log it down. So they're playing on their backhand.
Here we go. He has
Wait.
played a fairly heavy shot, expecting a bit of turn, and he's got it. Oh,
he just
so
rocked
close.
it.
So close. That was a really good hit.
That was a very fair effort.
Centimetre the other way.
Mm.
And just a shout out to my mate Carmen Plaza down there at Warilla. Just saying, good to have you back. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, it's great to be back. It's day 2 of the comeback trail, I guess, for Benny Two Shoes, and excited to be here. I guess I should say thanks for all the support from everyone overnight. I get messages galore, and
that's great.
and that. So a lot of people tuning in. Not all at once. I think watching, I was getting asked to call. Here we go. Watching.
He's got a bit of weight.
Well, he might bump
Got
the Port Adelaide bowl
something.
over.
Oh,
May have cut it down.
I think it's only 1.
Oh, 1 or 2 I didn't see.
It looks like 2.
Yep.
And he's not playing
He's
it.
not playing it. Yeah, that's right. It always makes me nervous when the skipper says, yeah, I'm going to put it in my pocket, and then throws it down anyway.
Oh, I know.
What are
It's
you
like,
doing, mate?
come on, just declare it.
All right. Whoa, that's interesting. Oh, here we go. Power's
we
back.
go.
That was weird. Weird
Yeah.
transition. But, yeah, two more to New South Wales takes them to 8. It's 8-4 after 6 ends. Don't worry about the master ball for now, mate. We'll do it every few ends instead
Okay.
of straight away. Thank you, though.
That's all right. I was just trying to be helpful
Yeah, helpful.
for all the listeners out there.
That's it. All our wonderful bowls tragics. The camera's actually misaligned itself now. Sorry about that, everyone. I'll do my very best, but it did get blown around a bit. As everyone saw, I think. Everyone saw me
Yeah.
running out there to rescue that little thing.
Yeah, definitely.
And fair start, as again, this is South Australia opting for a slightly longer end. Sorry, New South Wales opting for a slightly longer end. Floody
Yep.
from Penrith Bowling Club. No, I like Jason Flood very, very much. They're doing some exciting things out at Penrith, actually, and trying to get Western Sydney bowls really, really pumping.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I love to hear it. Love to hear innovators, and a bit of change in the sport sometimes is really necessary, and he's all over it.
It's just a bit short again. Better line.
Yeah, like I said, he did throw it a bit longer and didn't quite make it, but I was talking him up before the rain break, before the rain delay, telling him how good he was. So if you're wondering where we are in Forster. If you've never been to Forster, it's north of Newcastle. Still count as Central Coast? No, that's
No.
way north.
North.
North Coast. So we're way up there. It's an absolutely spectacular part of the world, and this club, just as this bowl comes down, what a reply.
Oh, what a great shot, Matty Goodwin.
Perfect. Goodies at a ripper there. Yeah, Forster, yeah, so North Coast, beautiful part of the world. It's and this club is the centrepiece of it all. And I highly recommend you come here. There you go, Rollers, a police playing or a police event. It is
What a shot.
Oh, that's just, he's always there, those bowls.
Yeah.
So Rego Rollers on YouTube asking if it's a police playing or a police event. Bit of both. So it's current and ex-serving policemen and women, and from all across the country. So New South Wales, all the states. This might move Jack.
Oh, what a great
Squeezed it across.
shot.
Has he given it away?
I think so, with
Yeah.
that purple South Australian team.
Well, he wouldn't be upset with the effort, but the result's not what he wanted. But yeah, so we're up north. It's a police, ex-services, ex-service police, ex-service or current serving as well. I know my mate Kane Carmichael out there is a current policeman.
Oh, yeah.
And they're associates. So there's actually a rink over there of wives and kids and family and friends of the police as well. So a huge turnout. 5 rinks across in the 4s. That just tells you how many players are out there. And then across the way there's Victoria, Queensland. I think they're playing triples over there. By the looks, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
And the West Australians aren't here yet. They've obviously got the morning off. Slackers.
Slackers.
They're on WA time still.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just watching the radar now. There's a bit of a gap and then a little patch of rain that might hit us in half an hour or so, but I think we might just get the edge of it.
Yeah, it normally goes around us sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially if it goes into the coast.
It's interesting. They say
Oh, Tony Hinton just hit one of the bowls up.
and he's got the shot.
Yep. Great bowl.
Yeah, another line of rain behind that a couple of hours away. So we might get this game through. We're on end 6. There's 11 ends to go. 10 ends after this end.
Yep.
Here we go. With the right weight, he's nailed this.
Oh.
Come on, turn.
Oh, it's just got that slight hold there.
Did,
that
just
little
held out on the
section.
wet grass, yeah.
Yeah. Normally that would just come in perfection, but with all this rain we've had in the last half an hour, it sort of changes a little bit.
I just realised my friend Carmen Plaza, just realised that I'm going to get fat again doing this because she makes these pastry cream horns, and they're spectacular.
Oh,
And I,
yum. He's got good weight,
yeah.
just slightly narrow.
But I dropped 15 kilos leaving Bowls, New South Wales. Yeah, stopped eating club food, drank far less beer, and yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, you're looking great.
Oh,
so
thanks, mate.
It's all right.
You're a lovely person. I like you.
am.
So bumped into the front and not quite there. So I think New South Wales holding one still, surrounded. Everyone nailed their weight pretty well there.
I just noticed that there's only 2 bowls that are short, and
that's
the
where
rest
Jack
are all-
was.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely amazing. So yeah, just again, sailors and bowlers too, and golfers, I guess, talk about the weather a fair bit. We've just had a pretty big rain squall go over us, and then there's a little bit behind it, but I'm hoping it misses us.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, my prediction, it might miss us, but don't hold me against me.
So I'll just grab the clicker up. So I use windy.com because that's what the airmen use.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, it's just, sorry, I'm just another one. I love this. They're telling each other to get out of the way of the, the cameras too. That's just good.
That's good.
Self-policing the police.
Some people just forget about it and they stand right in front of the cameras.
Yeah, and I don't blame them. It's,
No.
it's frustrating, but you
Yeah.
don't blame them. They're not used to being on any kind of stream.
No,
That
that's right.
hung out a long way unless he was going for the back.
Don't know. It's hard to tell.
I'll see how far back that went. I doubt it went to the ditch.
No,
Yeah, there it
it's
is.
just past the tee. Playing the backhand.
So the rain is. Oh, what's he moved?
Oh,
Get that one perfect. Oh, he's sat.
Oh,
Is it shot?
don't know. It's pretty close.
It really is. I think it's forward of it because just the way it's resting, sitting up on its running surface. So it might well
Yeah.
be the shot. This is all about turn now. little bounce will help him.
Going to get the edge.
And there it
he
goes
got
straight
it.
across. What
a
shot.
shot. That was great weight as
Oh,
well.
absolutely perfect.
If he did that, you know, he might sit the black or the green.
Yeah, gave it a good chance, didn't he?
He
And
did.
down that way, gave it every chance to get there.
Definitely. Now it puts South Australia in a spot.
He's coming down for a look, in fact,
Yeah.
as he should.
He might be looking for playing weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just looking at this prediction, by the rain will pick up again at about 4 o'clock. There'll be a bit more intense, but tomorrow, same kind of thing. 10 a.m. it'll flog down and then be calm for the rest of it. But tomorrow morning's the end of what we're doing here.
Yeah.
We've got the finals on tomorrow, this afternoon. I think I'm doing the pairs final from memory.
Okay.
I'll just pull that up here, which will be very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing who's actually in it. So program for the fours final and the pairs final. Yeah, pairs finals tomorrow morning. So this afternoon, the fours final. We'll find out who on the ladder is correct, and then we go there. Rigo Roller saying, "It's good. Are there any Ettalong players? If so, then I got to support that team." Haven't seen any clubs. They're in the program. They don't actually list their original clubs, but I haven't seen anyone from Ettalong yet. It wouldn't surprise me if there are. There's so many bowlers here from all around the place. You and I commentated yesterday on a guy that was from a tiny little town out in Western Queensland.
Queensland, yeah.
Playing against all the guys from St John's Park and these big clubs.
Yep.
Yeah, weight it is. I think he's out too wide.
Yeah, it's sort of just hanging out a little bit. But yeah, he's given himself a chance.
Sun's come up though. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Jesus, risky moving bowls when they're touching like that.
I
One.
know. It could be two.
Yep.
Yep.
So takes New South Wales to 10. South Australia 4 after 7 ends. And we go again. South Australians really, there's that short end.
Yep.
Oop.
I think New South Wales has been doing that quite a lot. They did that yesterday as well, putting short ends in.
Yeah, I said it at the start when I was right at the start of the game that they really do seem to be have come here with a plan for that. Really discussed it in their team meetings.
Yep.
And got into it.
Good shot. Great start.
Look at the way the colours jumping up and down as the clouds go over.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Phil Lubke saying some good news yesterday at St John's Park. They got final approval for the construction of a synthetic green at Wallacia. That's great news. Oh, look at that shot while I was reading that. Yeah. Perfect. Jace Flood, like I said, go and make a name for yourself, and that's what he's doing at the moment.
Definitely.
Get into it. But yeah, that's good. Wallacia Country Club is a lovely club, and they deserve that support from St John. So well done, guys. Anthony Cotty.
Oh, he's done it again. What a great leading.
He's just perfect. Just amazing.
Unreal. He must have heard you.
Putting pressure on him at the start.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the cameras, mate.
Good line. Just going to pull up short.
Yeah, really good effort, good correction. It's not quite there. So just so I don't get confused here. Oh, that's right. Wallacia Country Club's the one that had the greens down the road a bit, yeah. So, yeah, that's out in Western Sydney, out past Kemps Creek. That might be one of the most westerly clubs in Sydney after that. Now, think about it. It's Kemps Creek Bowling Club doesn't have a club anymore.
Oh, really? They closed down.
No, the club itself is still there, but and weirdly, and this is from 2 years ago, they were still maintaining their greens despite not having any bowlers. It was really interesting.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Trying to find out where it was, but yeah, because there it is. Because they had all the 2 greens in the front. Because they had all the this construction of the new highways and that, they lost all the houses around them, so there's no one coming to play anymore.
Yeah.
Interesting club.
Yeah, I think I've been there
Bang.
once.
Yeah, they're hosting an Australian Championship or something from memory out there at one point.
Oh, okay.
Some kind of big thing anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
Western
right.
Sydney was one of my clubs when I was at RBM back in the day.
Yeah.
But just on here, only the leads so far have got really close. Those Port Out, oh, wow.
Oh,
That's pretty tight.
yeah. Weight was pretty good for it.
The colour go up and down. It's so nuts. These are all the things I've got to play around with and learn, ladies and gentlemen. So the colour's just changing as the clouds move, get thinner and thicker.
Yeah,
They're
it's
moving
definitely
pretty
not
quick up
cameras.
there. Yeah.
We are seeing a bit of blue sky,
Yeah,
which
patches
is
of
good
it.
news.
And that's going to cross and sit in front as well.
It's not all bad. Might have stopped South Australia playing a shot.
Good point. Oh, around the front will be good. So he's still managing to get a lot of turn.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. It's
That
probably a
is
good second.
effort.
Yeah,
Yep,
one
I-
down is a call. So just while they're having a chat, I'll just show you what we're talking about. Patches of blue sky. That's under the umbrella. Pretty breezy, but that's just going to miss us,
Yep,
thankfully.
it's definitely going around.
And deliver there. Wow, Kemps Creek talking about building 2 new greens under cover. That's exciting too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I said, last time I was there were no players. They had 2 good greens, beautiful greens. But
Right.
so that's good news too. That's expansion.
Definitely.
Bring it on. Go Kemps Creek.
I think all clubs should get behind it.
So that track, he got a lot of turn out of the last one. He's got a couple of options here. He can bash that
Yeah.
lead bowl up or sit here.
Oh, just sail past it.
Made a good attempt. Yeah, the wind picking up. So that as the green speeds up, that might affect that as well. You can just see the flags of all the state bodies there
Yep.
flying out in front of the club. Focus up. Come on, camera. You can do it. Oh, it's focusing on the umbrella. As you can see my dodgy cable tie job there, holding the camera down. There it goes.
Oh, there you go.
So,
Hey, if it works, it works.
all improvisation here, ladies and gentlemen, just to bring you as much bowls action as we can. So he's put that out wide as well. Are you noticing a bit more turn? Looks like it's turning a bit more.
It is turning a little bit more. I think he's just going for a cover. South Australia's got plenty of options there. Promote any of the front bowls.
Yep, clunk into things and move them round.
Yep.
Agreed. And that looks like it's going to do. He's still.
Not far away. If it gets back in time.
Oh, he's just promoted that one a little bit. Hasn't made it any worse. It certainly didn't make it any better.
No. Still true to New South.
Yes, he's created a little window there. It looks like the. It looks like Tony's just calling Kev into that little gap.
Yep.
Just to sit in there nicely.
Not a bad track. Is he going to hurry enough? Yes, he has.
That's beautiful.
That's a very good shot.
But it's a bigger target.
It is. I didn't want to say it, but yep.
Splits on, jack movement, all the good things can happen there.
Yep, that's a right call. Play a bit of weight, same as the last bowl. Give yourself a chance. Let's see. He's playing weight.
Yeah, right in the middle
coming
of those.
back.
The split, here it comes. Oh, not quite.
Oh,
I tell you what,
fell through.
he sat, so it's cut it down.
Definitely the 1, I believe. Yep. 1 to New
Definitely.
South Wales.
You beauty. 11-4 for those watching at home. Better center that camera before I change to it. There we go. See how far out of alignment it is. Great. But here we go. From the other end, New South Wales kicking away a bit here in this on this rink. I'll just see if I. Oh, she's sitting down. Can we got a view?
Looks like.
So 40 ends.
Yeah, 40 ends. I think I saw 43 to New South Wales to 28 to South Australia.
Well, the last update, South Australia were 1 shot up. Now they're quite a few down. That's a big change.
It is a big change.
New South Wales obviously finding their range after, as I said, it's a whole new green after a big rainstorm.
Yeah. It's a good ball here. Nice little touch of the jack. It's a good shot.
Yeah, and in the back there, that's all right too.
Yeah.
But I'll give Colin Miller some credit here. He started off, he was definitely getting beaten by Jason Flood. And now I'd say it's back to equilibrium on each end and watching the lead battle. And that's really good shot as well.
Ooh.
Whoa, what's going on there?
Lost focus of the camera.
Come on, there we go.
There we go.
Weather playing absolute havoc with these things. I wonder
Yeah.
where this focus sensor is on it. It might be up there touching the umbrella. That might be the problem.
It could be too, yeah.
Should be right. We'll get through, as we always do. We battle through these things.
Yeah.
For these Port Adelaide bowls at the start, and what I'm going to call the first session before the rain was we're all over it. And getting back to that position again is pretty close, a couple of feet out. It's pretty clever. Green one. The greenkeeper's out there, Ben's out there mowing in the rain.
Oh, yeah.
In the wet. Greenkeepers
Good on him.
Greenkeepers are an odd bunch. I love them to death, but
Yeah.
they're an odd bunch.
Yeah, very, very good.
That's wider, a lot wider.
Yeah, don't think it's coming back. Well,
Is he
it's pretty good.
Yeah. Imagine being a Port Adelaide supporter. God.
Yeah.
I know you don't follow the footy, mate, but
Yeah,
it's
no, I don't.
it's like my daughter's getting ready to start down in Marimbula.
Oh, yeah. How'd she go yesterday afternoon?
Mate, they didn't quite get the victories they wanted, but they played exceptionally for their first ever tournament.
Oh, that's right.
Because both of them, Pippa Moon and Jessica, were paired up together. Pippa from Braidwood.
Oh, nice.
And they, pushed the Maryland's pair right to the end, which is great because that's a
awesome.
strong club. Yeah, but here we go. So Jessica's playing against, I can't remember her name. That's embarrassing. Yeah. Anyway, brimming with pride, mate. I could talk about Jessica all day.
Yeah. Well, it's good. Yeah, it's good that she's out there having a crack.
Yeah, giving it a go.
Yeah.
This is narrow. Nothing
Very
much is
narrow.
changing here. They're all kind of clunking into that front group.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty good. He's put one behind.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Yeah, except for, again, the lead bowls still seem to almost be the best ones. Everything else has kind of been just trying to move, and you know yourself, you get tempted when that bowl's sitting on jack
They do.
to try to remove it instead of just trying to be close to it so that the back end can do it. But as it happens. So Jess is playing Jasmine Smith of St John's Park today. So that's a bit. She's got the round of the pool of death for the singles, by the way. Because after that, it's.
But I think it's great. You know, she'll learn a lot.
She'll be better from the experience, and they're all such good people down there. So
yeah, definitely.
In the juniors.
Play a bit of weight.
Yeah, look, he's through and at the back, but they're not holding shot, and I think he's trying to move things once again.
Yeah.
It's a tough draw. There's no shot on the other side, other hand at all.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like he's wide 2.
Wide and short. Nowhere near it, in fact.
Yeah.
Hung his head immediately. Was disappointed with that outcome. This is narrow.
It's very narrow, but...
Wants to be careful what he smacks around here.
Yeah, I think it's just...
No, didn't change a thing. Still 1 to South Australia. Yeah, that one looks wide as well, but it could be wrong. On the inside, well, and it's turning.
It's just going to pull up short, I reckon.
Yeah, it did. So 1 to the Crow Eaters. It stops a run from New South Wales a little bit. They had a few ends in a row, but we're back to this. 8 ends down, 9 to go. And a pretty good game going on in the end. The shots are pretty remarkable in the changing, difficult conditions. Let's see what they do.
Compared to yesterday with no wind, today blowing a gale.
Blowing a gale, shiny, well, gusting really, because I'm looking at the flags now. It's not all that constant.
No.
And
it just comes and goes in waves.
Yesterday, bright sunshine was hot, in fact.
Yeah.
It's certainly not that now.
Very muggy.
Beautiful. So, yeah, I took, just while he's delivering this, a pool of death, Talia Kennedy from East Maitland and Chelsea Renault from Picton. So they're 3 genuinely classy junior bowlers, and my poor little Jessica in her first comp. Bless her. She'll go well.
She will. It's a great experience for her.
Perfect. That's exactly what it's for and why I signed her up.
Yeah.
So Jason Flood wants this to stop a little, but he'll be happy with a back bowl on the line.
Yep, definitely.
Very impressed with the leads. Like I said, their bowls were the shots last time, 1 and 2, and I couldn't separate them now.
No.
Look at this. What a correction.
Very correct.
It'll sit beautifully. Well done.
So what's next for you, Benny?
Didn't bring my calendar. It's a good question. So next for me is I'm going home, hopefully driving to Marumbulo for Thursday, and then I've got some gigs at Warilla coming up, and for YouTube Live Sports, of course, Wednesday night we're doing the Warilla singles final. Gary Kelly versus Corey Wedlock.
Oh, what a
it's pretty
game
good.
that would be.
That'll be a classic. So, yeah, getting onto that Wednesday night.
On. Camera's about to go.
Yep, it
At
is.
the back there.
Bugger. I better go get it.
You better
All
go
yours,
get
Sarah.
it. The guys are sort of helping out with the cameras. Benny's just going out to fix the cameras out the back there. It is blowing a gale there now. What a great shot from Matty Goodwin. Just in front of the jack. Played his forehand, bit of weight. as he's hit the ball. What a shot that is. It's a great bowl from South Australia. Many good ones on the mat again. Just a bit wide. Good weight for what he wanted to do. Just a bit short there.
Had a bit of a stack.
Oh no.
Is that right?
All good?
Looks like it.
Oh, it's a great effort from Tony Hinton.
That's not a good sound.
Oh dear. Can you remote it? It's not a bad home there. Tony's looking for a bit of weight. He's just going to cut through. It's very good weight. Playing wide. Just nudge that front one. Benny's just fixing out the cameras. He'll be back on shortly. He's played it well here. Get the ball, get the jack. Oh, what a good shot that is. It's still 1-2 South Australia. Can you do it remotely? Thing or it doesn't work? Okay. Oh no.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Benny Two Shoes here. Just to let you know, we have lost a camera at that other end. I'm going to do my best to get another one up. But as it stands, we'll just have to watch from this end for now. The whole setup just stacked it. Big gust of wind. There's nothing I could have done to prevent that. And bugger. It's the best thing I could say. Actually,
Yeah.
what's the word I'm going to use?
Yeah,
That one, yeah. That word, yeah. That word, yeah. So not great. We'll keep an eye out on things. I'm just got to go do some work. I'm going to leave you with Sarah. She'll do her very best. I'll might see if I can zoom in so you actually get to see the head a little bit. But as you can see, a bit of a disaster for poor old Benny Two Shoes. This camera is well broken. So I've got another one. Also, so I'll see what I can do.
No worries. Just gone sailing past. I'm just currently standing up and looking through the window. Try my best. Let Benny go and replace another camera. Bloody's just behind Jack. Matty going just sailing past. He's got a bowl behind Jack. You can see there Benny's trying to fix cameras. And he's just drawn it. Well done. To Ken. It's right on the Jack there. Matty Goins playing his backhand. Playing a little bit of weight. He's just sailing through tight. Malcolm's on the mat. Just played his forehand. Just a tad wide. Tony Hinton's on the mat now. He's playing his backhand with a bit of weight. He's gonna get it. Oh, just nicked past. It's a good result. Just trying to play a bit of weight. Malcolm's just. He might be trying to put one behind. He's liking it, just a bit wide. Good effort from Tony. Still 1-2 South Australia. You can see the sun's trying to come out. Jeffrey's just trying to cover the back. Oh. You're looking pretty close. Oh, what a shot from Kevin. Oh, there we go. Benny's got the camera up and running. Yeah. Now you can see where the jack's moved.
So I'll just turn myself back up and let you know, yeah, sadly my good camera at the other end there has copped the hit and is not healthy at all. So I've got some work to do now to fix that, but that's all right. I managed to get the spare up. The biggest fear I've got with this one is that if this one gets even slightly wet, we'll lose this too. So we just do our best with what we've got, and we'll keep going. And so far, so good, everybody.
I don't know.
I'll get rid of that one. We can put this on and...
Looks like... Two to New South Wales.
Two to New South Wales for that end. Sorry, I've been a bit distracted, obviously. So.
That's right. It makes it now 13-6 on 11 to New South Wales.
13-6 on 11. Can you see the masterboard there, mate? We haven't had an update for a bit.
No, Linda's just standing in front of it. Looks like it's down the bottom, South Australia 33.
Yes.
Oh, and New South Wales 56 on 54 ends.
Well done. Thank you very much for that, Sarah.
That's all right.
As I'm just going to play with the settings of this camera now that I've plugged it in. And it's already set up. Very good.
Oh, that's awesome. Buddy's just couple behind. Might be handy for a little bit later. It's good leading.
That's good. Bright, shiny out there again now. The sun's out.
Definitely.
It's not going to last long. I can see out to my right and behind the club while I was out there, I could see the big clouds massing. But once again, as you said, it might miss us. We might get lucky.
Yeah.
I'll have to figure out how to pull this apart and see what's going on in the internal. I get the feeling that there's a motor in there that's, I think, a bit busted. So I'll have to play around with this either at lunchtime or tonight and move some things around. But well and truly broken that camera. Happy won't be happy. I'll be getting asked to deliver another one that's a few grand down the drain if we can't get it fixed.
Good ones. Just drawing a shot here. What a great bowl.
Well, the good news is my daughter's winning the game down there in their singles, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
3-2 at the moment.
Oh, very good.
I gave her some good advice this morning, by the way.
Oh, that's great.
Good girl. All right. So South Australia with a job to do here. We're only going to 17 ends, so they've got 6 ends to catch up a 7-shot gap.
Ooh.
So some real work to do.
Yep.
You South Wales looking the goods on the master board as well. They're not really dominating any games across the board, really. This one's up a bit, but they're just up a couple over 5 rinks. Oof. Yep, to the back. South Wales again holding 2 here, I think. Is that right? Those 2 jack high bowls?
Yep, I
Colin's
believe
just-
so. It could be Matty Goodwin's bowls, I think. Tony Hinton's chasing after his bowl, just slightly short. Looks like playing a bit of weight. Has he got the
Bump. Yep,
Oh,
he
what a
has. What a
shot.
shot. Beautiful shot there by the South Australia man to get the shot.
That was a very, very, very good bowl there.
Yep, I didn't hit the button in time, but that's all right. So the skipper's now lining up from this end.
Yep. Just playing backhand, bit of weight. Is it going to hold in time?
Tell you what, I thought when it was coming down, I thought it was really going to cut across, but it held. You could see it trying to fight its way across, but the green wouldn't let it.
Nah.
That was nuts.
Didn't want to budge. It's a great effort, though. Got another shot at doing it again. I think South Australian skip's just going to cover the wing bowl out there. That's where the jet's going to go. Ooh,
Yeah, that's
got
well
it.
narrow.
Yeah.
So looking to just build now. Where's he going to put it? Looks like the option of least risk is, oh, God, anywhere. But they do need at least one multiple to win this game, at least to draw even. So
Yeah.
chasing shots at this point, can't afford just to take it.
No. It's just going to drop short.
Yeah, put in short.
Yep. 1 to South Australia.
All right. Well, that once again breaks a little run. So it takes South Australia to 7 shots. New South Wales remain on 13 after the 12th end. 5 ends to go in this shortened game because of a big rain squall that came through earlier. We'll keep you updated on the master board as soon as I'm able to. And let's see where this goes. And a bit of a change up, like I said, we did manage to bust a camera and a big freak gust of wind that came through.
Oh.
So we're on the secondary and it's kind of working. We'll see how we go.
Played it well.
Yep, fair start.
Just sailing through a little bit. Floodie's coming down nicely. Just put it down very well.
Yeah,
what a
perfect.
great start.
Floody.
Oh,
Making himself famous as he should be.
definitely. Oh, he's just cut across it.
done it again.
Bloody. Oh, hello. Had a
Another.
little gust wind there.
Yeah, well, that's the one too, and it's gusting actually in the other opposite direction to what the one that blew the camera over was.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting. We're getting another shake. If I break another camera, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to go home.
Oh, no.
That was, yeah, freakish gust of wind. No,
Yeah.
like I said, the camera, the bases and everything are all weighted down. For that to blow over like that's a big
Oh,
gust
it'd
of
have
wind.
to be
Yeah.
a big wind, yeah. Are they live streaming your daughters?
No, if they're
Oh.
1:30, she's on the live stream this afternoon. I'm just having a look to see what her score is because she's. This legend. So one of the things that they try to do is fit my surname on the scores.
Ah.
I want to see how Andrew Lynn did it. Wow, was he all right? Sorry, we just had Jace come around the back of us to hand us over the sheets for this afternoon, and I can just smell liniment, deep
Oh.
heat.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's probably for his knees, I think.
Yeah,
He's playing this afternoon, so.
I understand that. Well, here we go again. Look, Floody, the lead, has put one on the jack, and no one else is able to get near it at this point. Skipper standing right in front of
I was
the
gonna
jack
say,
there, so
they
we can't
love it,
really
don't
see what's
they?
going on there.
Oh, he's got a bit of weight. and
Jack.
He's got the jack.
Carries it
and
through
ball.
to his back bowl. Well, that's 1-2-3 to South Australia at the back there. That's a brilliant shot.
That is a great
Didn't really get to
shot.
see it, but the result was perfect.
Yep.
Exceptional. Yeah, that
Getting
big
another
gust of wind again.
gust
I'm
of
really,
wind.
really nervous now. It's making me quite jumpy.
Everything will be all right, Benny. Oh,
Bang.
Tony.
And not quite, I don't think.
Close for second.
I think
Still
South Australia
two.
are holding two, yeah.
Yep.
What's he got? He can just try to build. Even tucking the jack away down to the left-hand side will be an advantage. It's out. It is out there exposed right now.
Yep. Good line. Oh, it's just going to cut across. Don't want to touch the ball. Oh,
Super quick, super narrow.
Yeah.
If he misses that front one, I thought he had a chance of the edge
oh
across.
that's what I was looking at, yeah.
Oh,
But I think the way he was lining up too was looking like he was going to be tight as well.
yeah.
That's all right. It's giving Skips to get in there.
Yep, change over. I'm just watching my daughter probably pick up a 4 there. What's going on? It's very exciting. Sorry, my proud dad going on here, but I can just see her out of the corner of the live stream from New South Wales. So around this one goes around the back.
Yeah,
No, expecting a heavy shot, I think.
I think so. Bit of weight. Sit the ball, get the jack.
I've got to turn that
You
off.
might able to get in there with a dead draw, but wait it shall be. He needs to hold. Oh, got the front edge.
Having a long look, isn't he?
Yeah.
Not taking any, not feeling any rush.
No. Just probably debating where to put the ball.
He's probably looking at that front ball and saying, I've got to get under that. You can't,
Yeah.
there's not enough turn to go around it.
No.
And he was right. But under it pushed him across a fair bit more as well. As I said, that wind is actually swung around and back. So it did blow in the other direction. I think that's what blew my camera over. And
yeah, it could do. Oof.
No.
He's pulled it tight.
He doesn't want to push that one Port Adelaide bowl over too much either. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's only still 2.
Well. Yep.
2 it is.
There's that multiple that South Australia needed to actually draw even with the amount of ends left. So we're on the 13th end. We're going to 17. 4 ends left. 4 shots between them.
Ooh. Close game.
Really is. Oh, no, look.
Oh, no.
Jesus. This day just keeps getting better and better, everyone. So lucky I've got the control up here, so I'll be able to advanced reboot.
Wonder why that went.
Oh, that camera's doing crazy things too now.
Oh.
I
And
may
it's
have just
froze.
lost everything, ladies and gentlemen. So
dear.
give me a sec. That's 122. 123. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
That's still working. Oh, got one going.
That one's back. It's not necessarily the one I want, but all right. So I'll be able to watch a little bit of the action from that camera. Like I said, the weather just playing wreaking absolute havoc here with my cameras right now. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
When I go and play around, I may have to go down there and reset the thing.
Turn it off, turn it back on again.
Yep, exactly right. That's exactly what I've done.
Yeah.
Bloody weather.
One strain to the other.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
So I'll keep, like I said, I'll try to keep this camera going. And oh, hello, we're maybe back.
Maybe back.
That's good news. That's a relief.
Thank you for the people praying for it.
Yes.
We want it back on.
Yeah, stop praying for rain.
Yep. Just pulled it short. The leads have done pretty well last few ends.
Yeah, and just trying to pick a pattern here. I think it's interesting that Colin Miller seems to be doing better this way, and Jason going better the other way.
The other way, yep.
Is a little trend I'm picking up, but yeah.
He's got the jet. Oh, it's a great ball.
Yep, shot.
Still could be 2.
Focus up. Come on.
Focus.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I can only apologise, everyone, for what's going on here. The weather's just wreaking absolute havoc on my cameras. At lunchtime, I'm going to take off and try to find a way to fix these things. But right now, this is the best we can do.
Oh, slide up for another.
But at the moment, both seem to be working okay. Yeah. I don't mind glitches except when it interrupts the coverage because it means I can learn from them. That first error with a big gust of wind is going to be a costly one, though.
Yeah.
Unless I can fix it. I'm confident.
Especially when they're brand new cameras too.
Yeah, exactly. That's all right. Well, if it has an impact with the ground, there goes your warranty. But Yeah, I can definitely pull that apart pretty easy. We'll see. It's not rattling. So
That's
there's
not rolling.
no, so there's nothing really broken in there. I
Okay,
don't think
well, that's
so.
good. That's some sort of sign. Maybe it's just stuck.
Yeah.
Bit short.
Yeah, a bit short. Nothing much has moved. I think South Australia's got a few here though,
Yeah.
and that'll be interesting because they are chasing 5 shots with 5 ends to go, with 4 ends to go. Sorry, 5 shots to win, 4 shots to draw even. They'd love this point. New South Wales are not above them. Actually, I didn't check the ladder since we were gone, but yeah, it's close in there and tight for who makes the final this afternoon. Here we go.
Oh, he's playing tight. Bit of weight. He's just going to cut across.
I don't think so, yeah.
Sit the bowl, trail the jack.
That's what he was aiming for. Didn't get across.
It's pretty hard trying to get under the white and black. Have to play a bit of weight. South Australia's just going to try and promote or add another one. He's throwing it wide. He's sort of covered the back. Kevin's just playing weight. Needs to hold. He doesn't.
Hasn't changed, has it? They've both been working at it.
Yeah. I mean, it looks easy sitting here and commentate.
Yeah, of course it is. It's easy to play. Easy game.
Yeah.
Oh, and once that cut across, so I'm interested to see how much he's. I think there's an indication of 4 at the moment.
Could be, yeah.
That's a worry.
Oh, he's playing the other hand now.
Wouldn't that change the whole game? A 4 from South Australia. Draw them even with a few ends to go.
Oh, he's close here.
Oh, he's going to move something.
He's got to be close. Gets the edge. Oh, and
There he
he
goes.
sails through.
1, so he might have cut it down, but it'll be 3, I think, is the indication.
Yep, 3 it is.
Wow, and these games can just change just like that, taking South Australia to 12 on the 14th end.
Yep. It's a good effort by Kevin.
Ooh.
He missed that bowl.
So the big board says, I think we're on the 67th end.
Check the masterboard. Masterboard is 72 to New South Wales, 42 to South Australia on 67 ends.
72-47, do you say?
Yeah, 72 to 42.
42.
Yeah, and
Cute.
67.
No, don't hit that button. That button, there we are. So, the scariest thing, because this is a glitchy camera. There we go. We can zoom in a little and have a good look. Well, you can see it wobbling around out there.
Oof. The leads have done pretty good battle. Jason's pretty good reply.
Yeah, fair. Exactly. Like I said, Jake's been playing this way a little better than Colin. And at the moment, Colin holding shot, though.
Oh, that cloud is coming over, which I thought it was going to go around, but a wind change.
And the first sight of rain, you're going to see me sprint out there.
Yes. Don't sprint too hard. Don't want you to fall over.
Nah, better me than my camera.
Well, that's a good point.
I hear what the cameras don't. So no one running to the back. So he's got one on and one back. That's good leading.
Yeah.
Jason Flood.
Very good.
Oh, perfect.
Pretty good. What a shot.
Those Port Adelaide bowls really showing that what can be done. As I said, only 3 ends to go on this rink in a shortened game.
Oh,
New South
very
Wales
close.
dominating the master board at the moment.
You're just going to get back in time. No.
The wind blowing almost directly in the face of the camera at the moment. I'm just watching the flag whip around.
Yeah.
And that's going to pull in short.
Oh,
So a
might
couple,
be a nuisance, though.
yeah, a couple to South Australia defending that. They're 1 shot behind. They come back from it. They have come back from a big deficit, and it's certainly
Definitely.
doing better now. Probably feeling a bit more confident. New South Wales are on the back foot, despite being ahead by a shot. Here comes the heavy shot again.
Very good one. He's close. If you miss that front one,
Oh, you said it was a pain, and there it was.
it's out of the way, though. Giving Tony Hinton a chance to do something.
Wind is really whipping around now.
It is. Tony Hinton's on that.
He's playing a draw this time, not the heavy shot he played last time.
Yeah.
He's done it pretty bloody well. Look at
Oh,
this.
What a shot from Tony.
That's
Hinton.
amazing.
That is a great bowl.
So we can watch that again. Here we go, the replay. Out and around on a perfect line.
Oh,
Hits it fat, and runs right through with it. That's wonderful.
that is brilliant bowl there. Just tad wide and short.
Yeah, short, I think, is the biggest problem.
It's his next trick. Probably sit their second bowl out.
Yeah, looking for the lead bowl there, Colin Miller. From Yorktown, Colin Miller is, but this is
Oh. Just going to bend. No, it's just a bit short.
yeah, not quite there. Oh, camera's getting jumpy. Scaring me.
I know. I'm just looking at it.
I went yesterday glitch free, so had to be at least 1 or 2 today, and this is certainly it. That wind again, gusting like crazy.
Yeah. Good news is they're still out there playing bowls.
Yep, that is the
Which is
plan.
great
That's it. I can
news.
sit here and whinge about my equipment all I want, but the reality is this is good.
Yeah.
Great competition. I was just speaking to some of the guys back there before, and what this kind of stuff does for people who in uniform who have had shared experiences and a lot of trauma in the jobs, especially police who are responding to
Yeah.
horrible events and things like that. They get together in things like this. It's great for the mental health, great for the the physical health and everything that goes along with it.
Definitely.
So bring it on. More of this, please.
Yes, I agree. It's going to get wide. It's not too bad.
Not too bad at all. New South Wales still holding that one. Really hard to move that bowl away from the jack. So
Yep.
it's got to be jack movement. But Jason Flood's good back bowls.
Definitely.
The danger there as well. So South Australia came in looking fantastic. Oh, I tell you what, right movement.
Yeah.
Right up until Tony Hinton came down with that magnificent shot and dropped it in beautifully. Doesn't get any better than that.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, get out of the way. There he is. He's showing off now. We heard me talking about him.
Yeah. He's out of the way now. I think he was just playing it safe by the looks of it. So it's 1 to New South Wales.
Yep. And a big one, like I said, they dropped a couple of ends in a row. South Australia on the charge. That may halt some momentum. It is up and back here, ladies and gentlemen.
Very close. Regardless of the master board.
That's it. Just a reminder, who you're watching here. Benny Two Shoes, loving being back behind the microphone and in charge. Well, maybe, depending on how much that wind then blows these cameras over. I'm actually going to go down there and fix that one right now because that wind is shifting.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Sorry.
And then I'll be back in a sec, Sarah. This is all yours.
Okay, no worries. Floodie's just a little bit short. Benny will be right back. Just fixing the cameras. He's just a bit nervous with the wind playing around. So if you're in town, please pop in to Forster Bowling Club. It's a beautiful club. It's a great reply. The leads have been playing pretty well the last 5 ends. Floodie's just on the tight side. It's got enough weight. Just a tad short. Oh dear. It's good leading. That's what I just Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle out there now, guys. Not looking good for Benny. He's just going to probably put a umbrella on one of the cameras so it doesn't get wet. It is getting a little bit heavier. Don't want to lose any of the cameras. Oh. It is now teaming down. The players are running off. Blowing a gale. Not sure what's going to happen here, but I think they're all going to come off. And Benny's just trying to save the cameras. Benny's not happy. He's not happy. Just trying to save the cameras from the wet, so he's just taking the cameras off. So stay tuned. We'll be back shortly.
All right, we're still live. We're still playing. I'll just going to update this camera once it turns back on properly. Come on, baby. All right. So, check your headset back on, mate. We've just run inside because it's smashing down once again in quite an incredible amount. I could probably show you if I turn this outside the window.
Oh.
Past all our equipment. No one's out on the greens. It is absolutely smashing down once again. Managed to rescue both the cameras, though. Luckily, one of the guys grabbed it and bolted inside, and here we are there. You get to see our beautiful faces. That's Sarah Bonington. If you've never seen her before, she's a legend. The club's full. Club's looking great, but I think that's where we'll end this game. I don't think it'll get much better than that. New South Wales probably end up with a win on that one.
Yep.
But, well, Sarah, that was quite a game, despite all the distractions from the equipment. It was a thing.
I don't think this one's going to go. I think it's going to hang around for a few while. So
that's it. Look, we're programmed this afternoon to play the Force final at about 1:30. It's going to depend completely on the weather. So expect the unexpected, I guess. Stay tuned. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, YouTube Live Sports. And as I end this coverage, Sarah, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me,
We do
Benny.
your handshakes. You're a legend. And get you on camera as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Benny Two Shoes for Community Sports Entertainment and YouTube Live Sports. We'll hopefully see you this afternoon. Have a wonderful day.